Báwo ni ẹ̀yin tèmi? Ẹ káàárọ̀, ẹ káàsán tàbí ẹ káalẹ́. Depending on your time zone and what time you are seeing this video, you're welcome to another episode of our Yoruba classes. I am still Fatai Oyeyemi, your virtual Yoruba teacher. And in today's lesson, we're going to be continuing on our topic, pronouns in Yoruba language. You know, in the previous class, we looked at what's a pronoun and how many types of pronoun we have. Remember, we said we have 4 types of pronoun: the personal pronoun, possessive pronoun, descriptive pronoun, and interrogative pronoun. So in the previous video, we've covered the personal pronoun. In case you've not seen that, please go to the channel and locate the previous lesson. It's a previous video before this one you are watching, tagged pronouns in Yoruba language. So today we'll be continuing with explaining the pronouns in Yoruba language. And today we'll be taking the second and the third type of pronouns in Yoruba language. I'm trying to make this class as short as possible so that it doesn't become too long, which means we have one more class on this topic where we'll take interrogative pronoun and look at the similarities between the Yoruba pronoun and the English pronoun. So without further ado, let's just go straight. We already have the content on the board. So just to explain it. So the second type of pronoun that we have in Yoruba language is possessive pronoun. Like as the name implies, possessive, something that you use to claim ownership, to lay possession on something. Like this thing is mine. You know what possessive means? It means that this thing is mine, I'm laying ownership on it. So what pronoun do we use? That is possessive pronoun. And we highlighted some here. My. If you want to say my, how do you say it in Yoruba? My is me. Me. With no tonation mark. Re, mi. So for example, ilé mi. Ilé mi, my house. Then your. I'm talking to first person now, but I'm talking to another person. Re, please. If you notice his and her, it's also re. So you have to take notes the difference between these two. Your is re. Look at the sound. Re. No tonation mark on it. Re. For example, ilé re. Ilé re, your house. Then his or her. Re. With the tonation mark. Do. Re. Ilé re. So you see, there's a difference between ilé re, your house, and ilé re, his house or her house. Then the first one, we have our. That is wa. For example, ilé wa, our house. Ilé wa, our house. Then we have their. Their, that is one. For example, ilé wọn, their house. So that is all about possessive pronoun. Demonstrative pronoun, as the name implies, I think this thing is self-explanatory. Demonstrative means you are trying to describe something. So you are demonstrating what that thing is about. Demonstrative pronouns are just 4 in numbers. Just the same as we have it in English, is the same in Yoruba. We have this, èyí, èyí. Or if you want to use it in sentence, it becomes yi. Now, take a look now. This house, ilé yìí. Remember, we don't say ilé èyí, we say ilé yìí. So when you're using it in sentence, èyí becomes yi. You omit this first a. Then that, ìyẹn. The same thing, if you're using it in sentence, it now becomes yẹn. Ilé yẹn, that house. This, àwọn yìí. You know, this now we're talking about plural. This is singular. This is plural. Àwọn ilé yìí. Àwọn ilé yìí. These houses. And those. Àwọn ìyẹn. For example, those houses. Àwọn ilé yẹn. I think this thing is quite simple and straightforward. So, like I said, I don't want the class to become too long so that it doesn't become boring. We'll stop here in this class And in the next lesson that will be coming up on this topic, that will be the final video on this topic, we'll look at the fourth type of pronouns and take a little comparison and difference between the English pronoun and the Yoruba pronoun. Till I see you in the next video. Cheers!